Son of God, but we are sons of God. So he's using that picture of Christ being the Son and the collective time period from conception to birth that we are the corporate man-child. And he switches words, which is interesting there in that verse. He uses the other Greek word, which would refer to the tekton, which would mean that we are actually the corporate man-child, the sons of God. Yeah, that's an interesting distinction. Is that what you're referring to?
Yep.
Now I see another interesting observation here with regards to what the Lord told us, how it was going to be on the last days, right before His coming. Well, we know Israel became a nation, and that's one of the biggest signs given. That generation will not pass away until all these things will pass away. But we see also the geopolitical situation in Ezekiel 38 with Russia and Turkey and Iran, which is never happened in history past. We see the technology is already here with the chip and everybody running, flocking. Put it on my hand. I want to open the door with it.
Yeah.
Because they're capable of opening the door by themselves.
Crazy.
Or turning their computer on in the conventional way. Then we see the religious aspect that was also given to us with the Pope, who is not even a born again Christian, going around trying to create the ecumenical church. And then obviously, and lastly, we see, well, not the last one, but the economy. We're heading straight to a cashless society. And of course, combined with where right now, pretty much like in India, everybody must submit to biometrics. Otherwise, you cannot buy, sell, do anything unless you are identified by biometrics. The whole nation. It was mandated. Many other countries in Europe that no longer use cash at all. Now the credit card companies are giving $10,000 rewards to businesses that pretty much do no cash transaction at all, but all with credit cards and what have you. And then of course the state of society, which is so degraded by the LGBTQ, and now they're looking forward to adding the P to it, because I've been watching all over the place where pedophilia is. They're now. If they did it with homosexuality, where they remove that as an illness, which I disagree that it was a mental illness. It's simply sin, just like anything else. But they put it on the book of psychiatry, the DSM of psychiatry, and then they removed it. As the agenda was pushed forward, now they're doing the same thing with pedophilia. Now they're talking about, that it's just not a big deal. That, they're bringing it out of what it really is, a horrific thing, and trying to make it look normal in society. So when I see all these things that are already here, I cannot fathom the Lord in heaven looking at especially what they're doing to children right now, and not say enough is enough. Especially, we know the time we're living in right now. So in my opinion, and of course we can't say we don't know the day or the hour. We know the season, no question about it, but we don't know the year either. So could this be? In my opinion, probably is.
You just mentioned we don't know the day or the hour. The certification of this moon is exactly that. That when you certify a moon, the Hebrews don't at 12 o'clock or 7 o'clock or, this is dawn. Dusk starts at 5. They certify that moon. It is up to the two witnesses.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Pastor Ben Turkey, a friend of ours from the Middle East, lives there and has some knowledge of these things, said that certain rabbis and temple people have come to him in private and said that they feel that this year, the two witnesses, and it's what we call them in our New Testament, they believe that the two witnesses that will certify this new moon will be Moses and Elijah.
Oh, no
And
kidding.
No,
Wow.
Pastor Ben said that he's been told that in private. And
Oh, he
by,
told me that.
not,
Yeah.
not by Christians, by Jews who are secretly Christian.
Wow.
So when we say we don't, no man knoweth the day or the hour, that's true of the Feast of Trumpets.
Yeah, because
Because
of that,
some
yeah.
Feast of Trumpets are at different times.
Yeah, exactly.
Nautically, and if you go by the
Exactly, yeah.
Greenwich Mean Time and all that jazz.
Well, like that verse in 1 Corinthians 15:51. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep,
Sleep, yeah.
but we'll all be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at last trump. Those two terms right there speak of trumpets.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So it's going to happen on a Feast of Trumpets,
Yeah.
whether it's this one or another one.
Or another one, but I believe that.
President Trump's, the etymology of his name in Scottish Gaelic
Yeah.
is the trumpet of the world ruler.
Oh, gee.
The trumpet
Yeah.
of the world, what?
The trumpet of the world ruler.
Oh, really? Wow.
And that doesn't necessarily mean he's the world ruler.
No.
It
No.
means that he might be blowing that trumpet. In other words, he's a forerunner of, he could be a forerunner of God coming to earth and reigning. That means he's playing a trumpet. My brother used to play a trumpet in the church band, and they'd have him come out at football games, and Mike would blow his trumpet, and the whole stadium would go, "Charge!" And that means maybe President Trump is that guy. He's announcing something very great. But that no man knows the day or the hour. We don't.
Just the year.
We're not picking the day or the hour. But it rarely. Some people say it refers directly to the Feast of Trumpets.
Exactly.
Because you can't know exactly. Like Edwin was telling us, that it's got to be a very special tilt and only the right amount of light. It's like a glistening around the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Like almost like a crescent.
Yeah, crescent
Oh,
moon.
I do have a question.
Yeah, yeah.
21.
Huh?
This one, 21. It's gonna be that.
On the 21st, 23rd. Yeah.
There, after this month passed, let's say, okay, it didn't happen. Could the Lord possibly come in like October, November, December, or does it always have to be on that?
I had to be on Rosh Hashanah. Yeah.
Has to be on
Only 50 trumpets.
Yeah.
Let's say it's you.
Yeah.
to resist it.
Hey, well, Jesus died.
Why, do you have a hair appointment after that?
No, I have no appointments.
I have a friend that he doesn't want the rapture to come
Yeah.
because he hasn't gotten married yet.
You know,
I said, you
I'm
want
putting
it?
all my plans
You know, all
on
these
hold.
snowflake kids that are
Carlos.
Christians,
That's
these
Carlos.
Christian snowflakes do not want the rapture yet. They want to get married,
Oh, I know,
have
yeah.
children,
Yeah.
have jobs, go in the
With all
army,
the
play football.
difficulties in the world.
And we were like that when we first got saved in the 70s, because we all believed that the rapture was going to happen within weeks or months.
Yeah.
And we that's why we tackled our calling like we did, and our zeal to win souls, and learn the scriptures, and we were burning the candle at both ends for Christ. And this ministry is unique in the sense that the people that have entered it with that over the years, they might sit quietly and listen, but sometimes you see everyone get stirred up. That's still there. That spark is still there, and God can fan it when He wants. And certain people do respond to that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, when you hear a preacher in the pulpit, not only Pastor Shal, but it's other people. When people start like putting it down, and there's an anointing, you can see people. They're like, even so, the Lord's returning. Yeah, it's awesome to see that, because Edwin has told me about the churches around the city. He knows a lot of congregations and buildings that are beautiful buildings, and they have like 15, 20 members in these gorgeous buildings. And it's the grace of God, isn't it? But it's the, what did you bring out last week? the zeal of my Father's house hath consumed me. That we get wrapped up in it. Like when we saw that girl that was owned by that pimp when we were in Dundalk on outreach, and she fell on her knees and basically said, "Save me.
Oh my God.
I can't have my child because they'll murder my family." And we just thought God's appointed us to go get this guy and drag him behind a chariot.
Yeah.
The zeal of our Father's house consumed us in. But that's just, that. But the zeal that's in the church, especially in new members, it's really refreshing, and it's not everywhere. We're really fortunate to. The menorah is still burning. I don't know about. I need to get Jackie home. She's wasted. Is someone driving that way if Edwin wants to hang around here?
Yeah, I can, but they can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's.
Cause I gotta run too, I got the first job I've had in about a month and a half. I gotta hit it bright and early tomorrow.
Well, we'll continue next Tuesday then,
Okay.
whatever, that's fine.
Okay, you
Yeah.
want
I
to do
have a
this next
pre-rapture
Tuesday?
Bible
Yeah.
study.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys wanna do it every night?
Would you guys like to host one next Tuesday?
Yeah, we'll
Available
do
to
it,
what
yeah.
everybody wants.
Okay.
The
I mean, hey,
How many people would like
But
to see
does
that?
Edwin want?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Next,
Edwin wants.
we'll be here
But
next
Edwin-
Tuesday.
Well, let's put it this way, I told you this house was a miracle from God. And
Yes.
you know why the reason she wanted to move? She wanted to have a little more room, to be able to fit more people in the house. And then God gave it to us, so this is God's, place, and we are
Okay, so
delighted to open our home for this.
we'll take off. Do you want to stay here and hang out with these guys and do more?
Ah, we're gonna stay
We'll take
here.
this.
We'll
We're gonna
continue
stay here
next.
till the rapture.
Okay,
Okay,
Can we just
Alright.
stay here till the rapture?
okay.
yeah.
Now, do you think we should develop a handout that covers this ground?
Oh, that would be awesome too, yeah. Wow. I thought about that, yeah.
Who's gonna make
Maybe
it?
we'll pray about it. We'll-
I don't know who, yeah. It takes somebody who has quite a bit of time.
Next weekend out.
We only have a couple left, then we're gonna be in the sky.
Yeah.
Well, the sons of Zadok schooling us.